Hello viewers. Last night I shared my ideas about adverb clause of time, and I got response from you, and I was too much enthusiastic and energetic because I was able to convince you that it is the basic grammar, and this basic grammar will help you to write correct English sentences and also speak English fluently. Now, follow me. Welcome to my channel, An Easy Step to English Grammar. I know that today was the most crucial day because it was the day of exercising your franchise, and all of you are busy discussing the political future of West Bengal. Whatever may be the case, welcome to my channel An Easy Step to English Grammar, and let us discuss an adverb clause of place. What is an adverb clause of place? A clause that suggests a place but not a specific place, not a particular place. The clause will suggest a clause that suggests a place without suggesting any specific or particular place. But you will realize that it is a place. It is the dependent clause, or it is the subordinate clause that will suggest place but not the specific place. Yes, I am discussing an adverb clause of place. I already told you that, hi, you have joined my class and I am very much happy to have you. Or when I see that you have participated in my live streaming class, I am really very happy. Whatever or however, I already told you that an adverb clause has 9 functions. What are the functions? Adverb clause of time, place, manner, reason, contrast, comparison, condition, purpose, and result. Okay? But without having the basic knowledge about adverb clause of place or time or manner, etc., you cannot write a grammatically correct sentence. That is why I am discussing. Let us discuss. I should not make my introduction lengthy. Okay. For example, I start where you stop. I start where you stop. There are two clauses. One is principal clause and the other is subordinate adverb clause of place. I start principal clause. Number 1, where you stop, subordinate adverb clause of place, and modifying the verb start in clause number 1. I hope you have understood that an adverb clause of place modifies a verb or another adverb or an adjective. Okay. So, I have not mentioned a specific place. For example, I went to Kolkata where I met my old friend. No, it is not an example of adverb clause of place because I went to Kolkata principal clause where I met my old friend, subordinate adjective clause or relative clause qualifying the noun Kolkata. When there is the name of the place as an antecedent before the word where, you are sure that it is not an adverb clause. It is relative clause or adjective clause. Be sure. And if you can't understand, you may type your problem and I will make it clear in the description box. I promise or I assure you. Next sentence. The ruffians Sir, are you looking very tasty? Anubhav Pal. Your English is not clear. What you want to say, be clear and I will give you answer. I think you are off the track. Come to the track and I will clear all your doubts. Now listen to me. Now listen to me, my dear friend. The ruffians or the dacoits left the car where there was no locality. The ruffians or the robbers left the car where there was no locality. So, where suggests a place, but it has not suggested a specific place. So, the ruffians left the car, principal clause, where there was no locality, adverb clause of place, and modifying the verb left in clause number 1. Listen to me very carefully and meticulously, and there will be no problem to understand what adverb clause of place is. Okay? Number 3, where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. Okay? Hi. You have joined. I am very glad. Now try to concentrate on the live streaming class. Where there is a will, there is a way. It is a proverb or it is a saying, but it is an example of adverb clause of place. There is a way, principal clause. Where there is a will, subordinate adverb clause of place. Okay? Now, let us come to another example. You can work for people fearlessly. You can work for people fearlessly where there is no threatening, where there is no pressure, where there is no threatening. Again, I am repeating the sentence. Later, you may listen to the video again very carefully and may write down the sentences and may analyze the sentences as I am telling you. For example, you can work for people fearlessly where there is no threatening. Okay? Now let us analyze the sentence. You can work for people fearlessly, principal clause, where there is no threatening, subordinate adverb clause of place. Adverb clause of place. And modifying the verb work. Work fearlessly. Work fearlessly. Okay? Now, come to another example. The patriot won the heart of the public. The patriot won, W-N, won the heart of the public. Okay? Wherever he traveled. Wherever he traveled. The patriot won the heart of the public wherever he traveled. Now, from where to wherever. So, what is the principal clause? What is the independent clause? The patriot won the heart of the public. It is principal clause or independent clause. Wherever he traveled, it is subordinate adverb clause of place. And modifying the verb, it is modifying the verb. You see, one, W-N, one. Okay. So, my dear viewers, my dear participants, and my well wishers, there will be no costing on behalf of you or for you if you give a like, if you comment, and if you subscribe my channel An Easy Step to English Grammar. And I hope that all of you will subscribe so that I may be encouraged and enthused to appear before you with more grammatical items. Okay? Somebody has joined and addressed me creative video 20 said hi. Okay. So let us come to my point. You see, the travelers met with an accident. The travelers met with an accident wherever they went. The travelers met with an accident wherever they went. The travelers met with an accident, it is principal clause. Wherever they went, subordinate adverb clause of place. And modifying the verb met with. Modifying the verb met with. Don't skip the live streaming class, because if you skip, you cannot understand. Okay, so from where to wherever I have explained. Always remember that an adverb clause of place, that is the subordinate clause, will suggest a place. Obviously, you will feel that it is suggesting a place, but the name of the place is not suggested. It should be the clear point. Okay. Now, let us come to another example. You may rest anywhere you like. You may rest anywhere you like. So where, wherever, anywhere. So you may rest, principal clause. Anywhere you like, subordinate adverb clause of place. Modifying the verb may rest. May is auxiliary verb and rest is, finite verb. Modifying the verb may rest. Okay? He will win popularity wherever he goes. He will win popularity wherever he goes. So, let us analyze the sentence. He will win popularity, principal clause, wherever he goes, subordinate adverb clause of place. Modifying the verb will win. Will win. Now, just keep it in mind, where, wherever, anywhere. Now whence, whence. What is the meaning of whence? Whence meaning from where. Whence means from where. Return, please return. That means go back. Whence you came. That means from where you came. Please return whence you came. Okay. Now, let us conclude. An adverb clause of place is a dependent clause or a subordinate clause which suggests a place but does not mention the place. When it mentions the place, it will be the relative clause or the adjective clause. So, in the case of adverb clause of place, there is always place not specified. An adverb plus of place generally begins with where, wherever, anywhere, clear, where, wherever, anywhere, and whence. And here, whence means from where. Please discuss the clauses all over a little bit. I didn't pay much attention to it before, but now I understand that the sentence stands above the clause. Yes, you have realized. You have realized. Primarily or basically, I can tell you that a clause is the part of a sentence with a finite verb in it. A clause is the part of a sentence with a finite verb in it. For example, I know that all of you are going to make a good result. I know that all of you are going to make a good result. How many finite verbs in the sentence? In the sentence there are only two finite verbs, like I know. So know is finite verb. Okay? All of you are going to. So are going, are is auxiliary verb, and going is principal verb. So the number of finite verbs are equal to the number of clauses. Okay? Clause is the part of a sentence. A clause is the part of a sentence with a finite verb in it. Okay? Be clear and be sure that it is the part of a sentence with a finite verb in it. First, count the number of finite verbs in a sentence and then you will get the number of clauses in a sentence. Clause is of three types. Primarily, a clause is of two types: principal clause and subordinate clause. Principal clause means independent clause, independent, that can express its meaning without the help of the other clause or clauses. It is independent. But subordinate clause is subordinate, that is dependent clause. It depends on the principal clause or any other subordinate clause to express its meaning. Without the principal clause or without any other subordinate clause, a subordinate clause cannot express its meaning clearly. That is why it is called subordinate clause. Okay? Now, subordinate clause is divided into three categories. So I have told you what a clause is. That is, what is a clause? What are the types of clause? Principal clause and subordinate clause. Okay? Now, subordinate clause is of three types: noun clause or nominal clause, adjective clause or relative clause, adverb clause or adverbial clause. Clear? Noun clause depends upon subject to the verb, object to the verb, complement to the verb, complement to the preposition. Okay? phrase in a position or noun in a position. Okay. Complement of an adjective. Adjective clause or relative clause, I have already discussed. And adverb clause is of 9 types. Adverb clause of place, adverb clause of time, adverb clause of reason, adverb clause of manner, adverb clause of comparison, adverb clause of contrast, adverb clause of purpose, adverb clause of result, etc. There are 9 clauses, 9 things. I have already discussed relative clause or adjective clause. I have not yet discussed noun clause. I am discussing adverb clause. I have already discussed adverb clause of time last night, and tonight I have thoroughly discussed an adverb clause of place. Thanking all of you. Good night. Tomorrow at night, just at 11 do you need clauses to write? Do you need clauses to write long sentences? Yes. Yes. If I want to write a long sentence, I am bound to use many clauses. I am giving you an example. For example, last night I dreamt a dream that I got a very sorry figure in the examination. Just try to remember the sentence. Last night I dreamt a dream. Last night I dreamt a dream that I caught a very sorry figure in the examination because I neglected my studies. Because I neglected my studies, which my teacher had taught me. Which my teacher had taught me. Principal clause. Okay, there is only one principal clause. Then noun clause. Okay, then adverb clause of reason. Then adjective clause or relative clause. So it is a long drawn sentence, and when you are attempting to write a long drawn sentence, you should have the thorough knowledge of clause. Without the basic knowledge of clause, you cannot write any sentence. Okay. Thanking all of you. Good night. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And I know that I shall be able to give you my lessons free of cost. But please remember, what I expect from you is your like, your comment, your share, and your subscription only. Nothing else, my dear friends. Good night.